You are most welcome to Africans in the Netherlands channel. So let's talk about the foundation.
Yes. Yeah, Black Women for Technology.
For Technology. Okay.
Yes, the official name is in Dutch. Stichting Zwarte vrouwen voor Technologie. Yes, I founded that in 2021 because I'm for almost 17 years now in tech. I work on many places here in the Netherlands, but I don't see black women. I didn't see them now. I meet them a lot. But
because
I
have something
focused, something to focus, and then they are coming at it, and that was missing. I'm seeing now, because we are very marginalized. We are not a lot. Then you don't meet each other, and I was curious why I'm not meeting other black women in tech. Where are they? That was the questions I was asking myself. And what are they doing if they are in tech? Why are we not talking about tech in the black community to activate also this conversation around technology, because technologies influence our life. If you look at algorithms, artificial intelligence, black people and people of color are mostly influenced in a negative way. Google is also the same.
Yes, exactly.
It is trained, it is retrieving data, mostly gathering around and for white people. Because why? Because white people are for the most in technology. Because they are gathering data around themselves. If you're in a field, you're gathering that about yourself. You're now in the social field of religion, and because you're there, you're also going to have focus.
Your work actually focuses on black people.
Yes, and that's precisely what is happening. It's not because they want to injure us or they want to do especially bad things with us. You're always going to do things around your own interest.
Exactly, and even if they do something on black people, it's still with their interest and their background reflecting what they are doing, because this is what I'm used to.
Yeah.
So that's influence the choices we make.
Yes, you have to be there for yourself to influence it from your perspective and from your insights and from your cultural background and from your living, and you have to be. Another cannot do it for you, and that's the message I'm sending. We have to choose more to step into the field of technology to influence it, and maybe a generation further, then we have more influence on the tech solutions, the algorithms they are making. But now we are not there.
We're not there yet. And that's why you founded the foundation. This foundation.
Yes.
And this is 2 years down the line. When you started, there was a bit of COVID, right?
Yes, it was COVID time. It was 2021 when we were in lockdown, then not in lockdown. There's a lot going on. So I started it on Facebook.
Okay.
In a closed group. I started it in February 2021, and in April 2021 I formalized it.
Okay.
And I formalized it, the foundation. And I started online to talk. I have a lot of tech talk online on Facebook.
Okay.
And after that, I saw the interest from women was growing. More and more women we are coming into the Facebook group. Then I started to meet other black women in technology, in IT. I started with interviews, the same you're doing now with me. And it was growing, and I thought to myself, I have two things to do. I'm going to let it grow, or I'm going to stop it. But I have to make the decision. And why? I was pregnant, I was busy with bringing a child to the world, I have a full-time job, so I didn't have the luxury till now to do so much. But because I find it a very important thing to do, I say to myself, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to bring it forward.
And that goes back to what you were saying previously. It's not about how I'm going to do it, it's like I am going to do it.
Yes, you have to make the decision, I am going to do it, and you're going to find ways to do it. So I make that decision. Back then I'm going to move it forward, and I let it go, and I started on LinkedIn. I go on LinkedIn and open it up, I make it bigger, etc., etc. And I also came to the conclusion, okay, the women are coming now, they are listening to my message, for okay, we have to step in, we have to take a spot in technology, but I have to offer them also something, how to bring them to tech, because they are coming now.
Oh, so some of them were not in tech, some were already in tech.
No, yes, a lot are not, were not in tech.
Okay.
A lot were not in tech.
So it's not only for women in tech, for tech,
no.
but women for. So I now get why women in tech, but for tech.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is women for black women for technology.
Women for technology.
Yeah, that we are embracing technology. That's in the name.
Yes.
We are embracing technology. We are for technology. We are not hiding from it. We are not running from it. We are embracing it. And then in 2022, I started to develop a career program. It's a retrain program. I developed, and I could do that because I'm for almost 17 years in tech, and I did a lot in tech. Different jobs, different things I did. Almost everything I did. So I could lean and can still now lean on my own knowledge, experience, and I know where to find information. I didn't have to pay someone to do it for me, because I don't get subsidized. I didn't make the choice or to put a lot of time in that. I wanted to move forward, because if you're going to look for funding, it is very difficult.
And you might get stuck.
Yeah, you guys get stuck, and I didn't want that. I wanted to move forward. So I made that choice. I want to do it. So the only thing how to do it is that to lean on myself, my knowledge, and to gather people around me that can help me. So I developed that career program, and since October 2022, that program is running. And in that program, I am retraining women, mostly black women. Now I have 2 black men also in the program.
Program. Now it might be for all black people.
Yes, I'm opening it bit by bit. But I want to focus on the black women, because I don't want it to be for everyone. And not that I like everyone, but we have a long way to come.
As women.
Yes, as women, as black women, as women in the basic, and as black women, we have a very long way to come. And if I open it, everyone can come, then it will be full.
And the attention that has to be given to the black women may be not as you want,
and you may
lose your focus.
Yes, my focus will be lost. And that's why I'm opening bit by bit. And now in the program, I have now 28 women and two men. In this group of women, I also have a white woman, I also have women from India. I also have women from Iran. It's diverse, but as I say,
the primary
focus still remains that I'm looking for black women, that they should be the main focus for our foundation and for the program to fill it in.
So in 2022 you started that program.
Yes.
And so you have this 30 individuals.
Yes.
So what process are they going through? Curious.
Mostly they are. I have 5 phases in the program.
Okay.
And the first one is the orientation phase. And in the orientation phase, they are making assignments, and we are having conversations also with them about the personality, etc. But one important thing is to make different assignments. They are programming, doing research, doing a lot of things we are doing in tech, making designs to learn what is tech. So we can, after 6 weeks, we can came to a conclusion: is technology, is IT something you want to continue in or not? Because a lot of women, broadly women, they are interested, but they don't know where to start, and they don't know what to get. What is tech? What is that?
This is such a broad field.
Yes, it's very broad, and most people know to be a developer, to be a programmer, but not everyone want to be a programmer. And that insights I'm giving is for almost 50% of the jobs in tech are now non-technical jobs. A lot of people don't know that. They think everything is technical. And they say, oh no, I'm not technical, I'm not good at math, I'm not good at dev. It's difficult. A lot of assumptions because they are not aware. And that's what I'm doing, is to bring them awareness in the orientation phase. But okay, what can you get, what you want, what you can be, and then we come to the conclusion you're going into IT or not. And when we come to a conclusion you're going into tech, then we also have to come to a conclusion where to start. Do you want to be a programmer? Do you want to be a designer? Do you want to go to research? What do you want? And not only what do you want, what can you do? Because I can see that in the resource of the assignments. Because if you say you want to be a designer and the resources are not there, I will give you strongly advice to not pursue that, because that will cost you a lot of time to overcome your gap, and that will cost you a lot of money. And when we come to the conclusion what you're going to be, then we go to a retraining program. Then I'm making a retraining program for them specifically for someone. It's not a standard one because it has to fit your life. Yeah? If you have children, you have a job.
Tailored.
Yes, it's tailored. You can go 5 days to school.
But I also like that, like, people have the opportunities, like there are the cards there, and you look at all the cards and you see which one works.
Yes.
But aside that, you also see your living situation, like context is very important.
Yes, yes.
What kind of person am I? What am I involved
yes,
in? What can I do?
Yes.
And what do I have to let go?
Yes.
And like really think through the process and not just rush through.
No.
So that I really like the awareness creation, and I like the process.
Yes. It's a whole process. It's not that I'm saying, oh, you have to go and take. No, I'm taking you to a process so you can make your own decision.
Make an informed decision.
Yes, an informed decision. Because if you go into tech because I'm saying that, you're not going to be successful.
Passion is important.
Yeah, you
have to love.
Yes, you have to love it. You have to have the passion. You have to believe in yourself that you can do it. That's very important, because we are not believing in ourselves that you can do it. We think, oh, it is difficult. It's not for me. It's for white people. I hear it a lot.
False.
Yeah.
So, sometimes people hear this thing. So
Yeah.
like you said, we are basing it on assumptions.
Yes.
We've heard that technology is very technical.
Yes.
It's very difficult.
Yes.
And perhaps if you live in the Netherlands, and which is common, we also think that racism and all that like limits us from going to certain fields.
Yes.
And already all these things play a role. Not that it shouldn't like inform us, but we should also take a step.
Yes.
Like if I know this is a stumbling block, what do I do to overcome that? And I think that's what your foundation is doing.
Yes, I help.
We are not saying that there are no challenges. We are not saying that
there are a lot of talents, a lot, but they are hidden. They are not being triggered, and that's what I'm doing. It is not easy.
I can imagine.
It is not easy. It is a lot of work because you have to trigger people. You have to speak to them. You have to make them believe in themselves that they can do it. And they
sometimes the challenges comes from us ourselves even before.
A lot, and it doesn't depend only on who we are, but also how we grow up, what people was telling us, what we can and what we cannot be. It's a lot of baggage. We have a history, a problemed history, and we believe already, okay, we can be this and we cannot be this. And as a group,
yes,
as a group,
I completely understand.
We believe in those things, that we can be this and we cannot be this. And that is what I'm trying to say, no, you can also be that. I'm here. And I was not very good at math at school. I'm not a genie. I'm a normal person, and I'm there.
Motivation.
Yes. We have to believe that we can be everything. How is the second part, but start to believe that you can do it and that you want to do it, and then we will find a way. And that's what I'm doing with the foundation. It's a whole process, a one-on-one with women. I'm also doing group sessions, but mostly one-on-one to know them, so they can talk also about the social life, so we can give them a tailored program that can fit their life, so they can be successful. Because if I give you a program to go 5 days to school, you won't step in.
Like me.
You can be smart,
yes.
But you won't step in because you have a life. You have children, you have a household, and you have to make money to also keep that.
Exactly.
You can't leave that and go 5 days to school. And mostly the programs in tech are very restrictive. 5 days you have to go to a program, boot camp they call it, 3 months, 5 days. And we don't have that luxury because we don't have a lot of saving on the bank.
We make the money, we spend it.
Yeah.
We move on. We make the money, we use it.
That is also. I know. I know the community.
Yes, you are in the community, so you understand our challenges.
Yes.
You know, we don't have generational wealth there to say, we're going to tap into like that.
We're going to leave our work 3 months and go to a boot camp, and after that, and we have a wealthy husband, or we have a wealthy mother, or we don't have a lot of that. We have to make living.
Yes.
So I know our challenges, and that's why I say no. I have to do it because the programs that are there now, outside of our community, they are not working for us. They are not working for us because we can step in and leave our job.
He told me to leave my job, and I was like,
no.
I have to pay my bills, I have to eat, I have to survive, I need a place to sleep, and it's all like you earn, you pay all this, and there isn't much, so you need to like keep working.
Yes, and an important thing to understand that technology is very social now.
And when you say very social, what do you mean?
Yeah, what you see is that a lot of technology is integrated into our social life. If you want to do something today, you need to, if you go to the hospital, you have to do it with an app. So we can, with a background, if you have a background in medical, you can also work in tech with your medical background. You can think about technical solutions for a hospital, for a medical solution. Just what you see is the things are combining now. Technology is integrated into a lot of things.
Even daily lives.
Yes, a lot of things where we already there, into education. And we don't see that.
Technology is everywhere.
It's everywhere. It's all around us. But the only thing we have to do is to combine it. Is to step out of the field we are in and say, hey, I have a lot of knowledge about maybe cancer. I can think about a technology solution that can help cure cancer. Or I can gather people, the technology knowledge that can help me, and then you can also be the founder of that. In technology, you can. It is a free field. We don't have titles. We don't have the function title is with. You have to ask someone to be something. It is a very open field. You can step in, you can found something, and you, if you have the encouragement to go through all the barriers, you believe in what you believe in what you are founding, then you can make money with it. If you look at Bill Gates, he didn't go to a university, but he's one of the richest people in the world. Because he founded something. So the field of technology is open. It seems as a closed field, but it is open. We have to step in, take actions, and combine what we already know with technology.
So, if I understand this correctly, this foundation for technology, is open to it,
and we have to be aware, and we have to stimulate each other. We have to be stimulate our children, our neighbors, etc. Colored people, to also choose to step into technology.
Technology is not a reserve of a particular group of people, that we can all go into it.
Yeah, because technology is not only technical anymore, it's also social. It is impacting our social life.
That is very profound. It's not just technical.
No.
It affects our social lives.
Yes, and that is what we have to understand now. It is affecting us on our social life. So we have to be there also.
Be there, do something.
Yes, have influence. Be aware, educate your people, and that's what I'm doing. And that's why I say, if I got the invitation, I'm looking, okay, where to go, because I want to educate black people. I want to educate people of color, because we don't have the information. And
information is key.
And information is key.
Very important.
And if you don't have the information, you don't know what to do, and then you can get angry, you can get badly injured. Everything can happen to you if you don't have information about important things that are happening in our society.
I know that you're focusing on black
primarily.
So it's open to black women
primarily
who are
to black
interested
women.
in technology.
Yes, who are interested.
And they have opportunity, or we have an opportunity to build up and to see to what extent we can use technology.
Yes.
Even if, for example, some of us who fear maths and physics and chemistry, trust me, when we hear technology, we are like, this is not me.
Yes.
You know, but now you saying this opens our minds. Let's say you've even used a very common example, Bill Gates.
Yes.
And all the big people we know who are in technology, they do physics.
They
maths,
don't have no, they don't.
So
they had dedication and interest and creativity. It's very important in technology.
Dedication, interest,
and creativity. If you have that, then it is open for you. Then you can step in. Then you're always gonna find a place in it. You're always gonna find a place in it. And the foundation is primarily to find black women, but I just say it and open it more and more also for black people, for black men, etc. And what I'm
do they have to have a special need or like concern or?
You have to have for learning ability.
Okay.
Because you're going to learn things. If you don't want to learn anymore, then I can help you.
You can't encourage us to learn more.
No, because you have to learn new things. Technology is another field. You have to learn other things. You have to have the motivation to learn new things. If you have that motivation, then you can be there. And I just said, I'm helping you through orientation. You don't have to come and say, hey, you don't have to say, I want to do it to step in. You can come and think, okay, I don't know if I want to do it. I want to see if I can do it. And that's who we are. Step in and we're going to the orientation. And then you can decide afterwards if you want to continue or not. And if you don't want to continue, you can also go to another field, and with the insight you're going to learn new things anyway, and that will help you to move to another level. And that proof I already have. I retrain people already. A lot of people go to the orientation phase, and what I see is that a lot of people that go through that orientation phase already have another job. Not always in tech, but in another field where they can have a better salary, better living conditions. I had a lady in Horeca, a chef cook, but she was tired of being chef cook, long days, very difficult work, very hard work. If you're in Horeca, I never did it, but very hard work. And she was there since she was 17 years, and she's now 35 years old. Wow. So it is getting into your body to work so hard, physical. And she came to me, we go to that orientation phase, etc., and she decided she wants to go into tech. In the meantime, she also got another home, she had to move, etc., she stops periodically, but she came to the conclusion after she got into her new home, I'm not going to do the retraining and staying in Horeca because I'm finished with that. She stopped. She didn't know what to do after that, but she was fed up with that. And not long after that, her brother advised her to go work in a company for people that are building homes. And IT looks like building a home. because when you're building home, there's a lot of technology also there. A lot of technology is also there. And she got the job. She didn't have experience, but because she did the orientation phase at my foundation, she could recognize some of the technology things that they are doing there. The diagram, etc., etc. And she could have a good interview because you have.
Yes, you know that.
Yes,
like you have the basic information.
Yes, you have the basic
and
information.
And then it also helps you to rethink things.
Yes.
What does it mean in this field?
Yeah.
But when I move it to another place, it may mean something quite different.
Yeah, and with the information she got from the orientation phase process with me, she got another job very quickly, and she's very satisfied. And she gave me feedback. She said the most important thing she learned, except for the technical information, the hard skills, the most important thing she learned through this process is that she came to believe in herself, that she can do more than only cooking. She came to believe that I can be more than just cooking in a restaurant for people.
Yeah, and even for some of us coming from our backgrounds, maybe as a woman, all you know is cook, clean, keep a household. And whilst this may seem like we've moved from there, some people it still has. I mean, as you said, we carry some kind of baggages with us.
Yes, and that I hear this a lot from women. They say to me, because you believe in me, I got to believe in myself, and I could take this step. And for me, it doesn't matter if you go rightly into a tech role
or not.
No, or not. But the most important that you came to believe in yourself, that you can make an improvement in your life, that you can do something better with your life, that you can make more money to get a better life.
The money part, sometimes we love money. Maybe I should go into tech. If I go into tech, I'll get more money.
It's the belief in yourself. Yes. If you don't believe in yourself, you can make the steps. You can.
So the first step is to believe in yourself.
Is to believe that you can reach your goal. How? We are going to find a way how.
But you have a very personal story as well.
Yes.
And I think that might have really influenced you to start this foundation.
Yes. Because I'm the living person of someone that came from a background that, I'm not from rich parents. My parents are modest. We are not rich people. I have to work and pay for my fees. That says a lot. But I'm not from rich parents, and still then I did what I did
to do,
and I reached it, because if you not believe in what you want, then you will not reach it. You have to start, and on your way, I also got in college. I also got teachers that, because they saw how I was motivated to reach my goal, they wanted to help me also, and they helped me also. If people see you're very motivated to reach your goal,
they would support you.
They will support you. And that is my experience. And they will support you. You will meet people that will support you, but you have to keep motivated.
They have to see something in you.
They have to see. Support you. Because people don't want to invest in people that are not motivated. I don't want to invest in people that are not motivated. and because we always, I have a very busy. I'm very busy. I want to help people that are motivated.
So true.
And they can help other people, and that's that's what you're building. Is when you help people forward, they are going to help another people. Because I can't help everyone, and everyone can't help me.
Yes, you're
we
right.
have to sleep, we have to eat, we have to care for our children. We can't help the whole world. But if you help two people and they are motivated, they will help another people, and
it keeps going on.
Yeah,
so the ripple effect it has on so many other people.
And that's what I'm saying now with the foundation. I had an event last in September 23rd, and we were packed. A week before the event, we were sold out. Till the day on the event, people were reaching to me, helping me, calling me to come. But I said, I can't let anyone anymore, because we were there with more than 120 people already in the building. And because of safety, you can't let people in anymore. And because of also comfortability for the other people, you can't let
so many people in.
No, it can be overcrowded. I'm very satisfied where we are now, and I'm very satisfied and proud of the black people that listen to the message till now, listen to my story and listen to my call and say, hey, I'm hearing you, it is important. And now I have a whole group of mostly women that are also helping with the coaching, with the retraining. Yes.
Great.
Yes.
I saw the picture, the video on our WhatsApp platform, and I was very intrigued.
Yeah,
I was like, this is beautiful. But I also saw young people, so you're hoping to young people as well. Okay.
Yes. Especially young people, we have to bring in. Young people we have to bring in, because they are the future. They have a lot of energy to do a lot of beautiful things now. They can be very impactful.
And they have the opportunity to start earlier.
They can start. Yes. I don't have to retrain them. The only thing I have to do is give them more information to go on. They are at the beginning of their career. They are more easy to impact, and they can make more impact than I can make.
Yes, I can see you really want the impact to reach everyone.
Yes, so
you want, even if you have an impact on someone, so the person should reach out to others, so that it has a bigger impact than you could.
Yes, and that is what that's my bigger goal, is to impact one people or two or three, and they can impact another one, and that's the legacy we have to build.